Good morning over here then. Can y'all see me? What about now? Is this good? Can y'all see the wood? Anyway, it's 5:37. I almost had a successful yoga video today, but it didn't quite work out. So, a couple more days, couple more weeks. If this is the situation, right? I'm still here. My family's still here. A couple more weeks, and I think Gypsy will be not so easy to wake up in the mornings. She's a very active dog. Always wants to play. Man, the sky is really pretty this morning. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess y'all can't tell. Anyway. Oh my gosh, there's a family deer. There's a lot of stuff going on today, this morning, in the neighborhood. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I'm busy right now. Anyway, somebody just drove in front of my house. The deers are watching Benji. Yeah, you can't really see, but I'm gonna put the camera in that direction, just in case you can. They're like on this side of this line. Oh, they're so cool. Oh, there's one on the other side too. Man, I really hope y'all can see because they're super cool. Anyway, what y'all got going on? I'm still here hanging out with some deer. You can see their tails as they run away. It'll be a couple more weeks, I think. Maybe a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. Oh, that's a nice sunrise too. Man, I'm so busy right now. Let's go, Benja. We're so busy. Okay, let's see if maybe I can see them over here. Now they're in this yard over here. Above my coffee cup. Okay, maybe in a couple more weeks I'll have a yoga video and be standing next to some deer. I have plenty. I'm busy, and I got plenty to look forward to. I just want y'all to know. They got somewhere to go. We're going this way, don't worry. Benja, let's go, Benja. Oh my gosh. Everybody, we're making friends with deer. We're staying busy. We're making friends with deer. Good puppy, Benja. 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 Let's go, Benja. That was cool. I'm glad I got to share that with y'all. Good puppy, Benja. Anyway, what's going on? How y'all doing? Got a Ryan's belt right over here. Maybe y'all can see. Maybe y'all can't. It's a nature kind of day. I'm gonna take my hair down because one second. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? How's it going? It's a little before 6 a.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. And me and Benj are staying busy. Anyway, how's it going? How y'all doing? I had almost a little bit of luck with my yoga video today. But like I said, you know, it might be just maybe a couple more days, maybe a couple weeks. The Gypsy thinks it's not time to wake up yet. when I wake up into yoga. Anyway, what y'all got going on? Anything new? Anything new to report? Anything or anybody new to discuss? Well, okay. Anyway, it's Friday. Depending on how our schedules go, my mom and I might go to the Sabbath San Antonio Botanical Gardens. I don't know why it's called SABOT. But I think that's the acronym for the San Antonio Botanical Gardens for some reason. Ninja! We're having a nice walk this morning. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, if our schedules kind of align and work well, my mom and I are going to go to the Botanical Gardens on Saturday. Apparently they have a lot of Halloween decorations there, so that's nice. I went to the McNay yesterday and they had cool new exhibits there. I'm starting to appreciate more the costume exhibits. At first I didn't understand them, but I guess if you're in the arts and you appreciate that stuff, you really understand it, and it's a really probably a cool opportunity for you if you happen to be in the San Antonio area. I think the McNay now has like a permanent exhibit for different theater / Broadway costumes. So now they have the Rousseau Ballet, and then they have a black African American what do you call it, exhibit, but it's a really cool exhibit. It's kind of like a southern exhibit set in Tennessee, a river in Tennessee, and I think it's really a really cool exhibit. I really enjoyed I like the part of art where it's like the experience that you get. That's what's a part of this exhibit, is the art there, and also the experience, which I think obviously is very interesting facet of the exhibit. So yeah, been very artsy these past yesterday and probably on Saturday again if the schedules align. Gonna go to the Botanical Gardens, where they do not have a peacock there. Apparently there was a peacock, and it attacked a kid, and so they got rid of it. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at that. Anyway. Yesterday I saw a raccoon. In case you're wondering, you want to talk about who's new? What's going on? I've been seeing a raccoon when I've been running in the evenings. There's a little bird feeder. What else? You know, obviously, I wish it wouldn't have to be this way. But it's been my sentiments for like 4 years now. And as far as joining the public square, longer than 4 years, right? Anyway, I'm just saying, there's been a lot of Nazi and Adolf Hitler talk on both sides of the aisle. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Inappropriate. Anyway, there's been a lot of Nazi and Adolf Hitler talk. Like I said, on both sides of the aisle, which is interesting, seeing as how the intellectual level has increased in the public square approaching these November 5th elections. But as far as me, you know, like I said, you know, in my other video, my husband's been working really hard for a really long time. And so have others. It's disappointing, like it's been like every day for these, like, you know, past 4 years, that him and I can't physically be together, which is probably completely separate than the fact that nobody recognizes me. Speaking of this increased intellectual levels we're dealing with. But anyway, people are going to do what they're going to do. It'll be disappointing. I think a lot of people were disappointed with the Clinton as Secretary of State. Was it 2008? 2014? Was it 2008? Was Hillary Clinton Secretary of State for 2008 to 2016? I'm not sure. Benjo, it's 5:51. Let's go, Benjo. Anyway, every day, you know, I hope to be with him. I think it's obviously stupid that I'm not, and obviously stupid that me and my family have to live like this. Not one interview. Nothing. Before and after 2021. 1 second, I'm gonna get my puppy. I don't want to say once hi honey and, you know, God loves you. 1 second. Anyway, what else? Let's go seeing that deer this morning. Got some art stuff going on. What else? I'm not even talking loud in case you're wondering. We still got that NISD school bus. We've got Colonies North Elementary in construction. Apparently it was voter approved. We've got a Health and Science Magnet School in construction at Hobby Middle School. Expanding the UTSA campuses downtown. In addition to the UTSA bought the Southwest School of Arts campus downtown that was right across from the City of San Antonio Library, the main branch downtown. So there's a lot of school construction going on in addition to all the other construction going on. Definitely a time of rebuilding. So there's that. I attended those schools when I was of age. Those are public schools that me and my two sisters went to because we've lived in this area our entire lives. Anyway, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. 1 second. Okay, I took my sip of coffee. A car drove by in case you're wondering. In the back alley right over there. Good thing the deer are gone. Not in the area. That church where I end my runs, that's across the street. When you leave the neighborhood. 1 second. The church where I end my runs across the street on Vance Jackson. The street might be Vernlin, but I say Vance Jackson and Sensonte because it's like right on. That's the Sensonte is the street that you gotta get to my house. And 1 second. Okay. There's like a big open field there, and it's there's probably more land than like the square feet of the actual building of the church, and there's a lot of deer that I always see deer over there. Let's go, Benji. So, and when we used to live in, was that light turned on? And when we used to live in that 10415 Ethan Allen house, which got sold to who? I don't know. There's a lot of deer in that Greenbelt area. We were always seeing deer. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, a lot of deer there. Apparently, and I guess that's my my non-political discussions there. So I was going to talk about Ron Nirenberg's interview about Amendment 3 in Florida. There's no such amendment, I think, in the Texas ballot. So, not much to add other than I remember Thomas Massie tweeting, if there wanted to be a federal legalization of marijuana, all it would really take is just 1 page to legalize marijuana. But I think Amendment 3 in Florida and Ron DeSantis says it's for the corporations. I don't know when he said that. I know Jenna Ellis tweeted as much about the corporations getting more freedom with marijuana legalization. And as far as my experience with marijuana, I think that's probably not a good thing, right? I mean, that's one way to fight Big Pharma, right? Not necessarily hand Big Pharma the necessary legal tools to control the marijuana industry, right? But as far as medicinal goes, I guess that's something different altogether than corporations having more rights than the individual when it comes to marijuana. Apparently marijuana is not that complex. It's something that anybody can do, much like brewing your own beer or something like that. If you have the necessary ingredients, anybody could do it. As far as marijuana legalization, I see a lot of CBD shops here in San Antonio. It didn't used to be like that. There's a lot of them popping up. So, which is the non-psychoactive molecules. I think of marijuana. So they extracted something, and I don't even know if you smoke it. But anyway, Ron DeSantis, the meatball, as I like to call him, is against it. And I think it's another contrast between oh, and I guess just to finish that thought is that another thing that I'm always paying attention to here in this neighborhood, because I'm living here, this is where I'm at, okay? It's like what is it, October 25th 2024. So I'm like, nobody wants to debate me. Oh, now TYTs, they're not interviewing Trump supporters in an effort to make them look at a certain intellectual level. They're now debating them on their TYT news channel, YouTube channel. Not me. Of course, they're not debating me. So, as far as the point of that, I'm not too sure. But the point I'm trying to make now is we don't have a marijuana legalization on the ballot here in Texas. I know there was one in South Dakota, and it got all the way through, except when it got on the governor's desk, she vetoed it. So Ron DeSantis is fighting the big fight. By saying it changes the Florida Constitution, and it's big corporations, and it gives people the ability to smoke in a really crowded area. Anyway, I'm just saying, I've been on my runs and stuff, and I've smelled marijuana. I'm not gonna go any farther than that. But I'm just saying, I wasn't bothered by it. I was pretty much almost alone on my runs, so. Um, and as far as changing the Constitution and all that goes, I wonder exactly how much businesses are like, no shirt, no shoes, no service. I think that used to be McDonald's. I remember when I was really young, we'd go to McDonald's. I had a birthday at McDonald's when I was really young too. And learning how to read. I guess that's first grade, right? And there was a sign on the McDonald's door. It was like, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Anyway, so the point that I kind of skewed from was that I was making was opposition. I guess Ron DeSantis wants to look a certain way by having the opponent of Amendment 3 in the Florida ballot. And when I say these things all like that, those are the certain angles. Obviously, there's more angles to this stuff than into meatball and Noeen and marijuana legalization in Texas. But obviously, as far as with corporations go, this control of all that, I think, is very concerning. So I would definitely pause and think about what it is actually the voters of Florida are getting the opportunity to decide. But yeah, everybody has different angles, so I'm sure there's, like with anything in politics, there's always more than one angle, and politicians, part of the job is being proactive, but sometimes for some politicians, some people see it as getting a hold of anything that they can. So anyway, I'm very interested to see all that. As far as if any of my money has ever been spent in a political fashion, again, unbeknownst to me, I'm wondering what the financial reports say about that going towards marijuana legalization. So if in the event that there's been some sort of PAC, super PAC, that's affiliated with me, I can't wait. I look forward to seeing how much that went to legalizing marijuana before and after 2021. Because I know this whole, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing this whole Republican and Democrat, and not just Republican, but a Trump Republican, is a big issue. Obviously not for Clown Gabbard. Obviously not for Week Back being interviewed on Tucker Carlson, Fox News, I think in 2021. I don't think before then. But very interested to see the numbers and figures on that marijuana legalization, if that happens to be the reality in which we all live. People are going to donate to a political entity affiliated with me and not expect marijuana legalization, which it's been my experience. There's not a Democrat-Republican divide on that issue, unless you include Ron DeSantis in that. But other than that, I'm aware of just as many Democrats as Republicans that are not pro-marijuana legalization. And you know what? I guess that'll be today's video. Good morning, everybody. Another 30-minute video. I'll talk to you later. I hope you'll have a good one. I can't wait to be with my husband right next to me and get a photograph. I think it's cool. So many people are going to rallies and so on and so forth. I wish I can be a part of that. And I wish people can say what they want to say. But like I said, the intellectual level has increased, and both sides are referencing Nazism and Adolf Hitler. So, good morning, everybody. I'm Dana Dollar. Happy Friday. Hope you'll have a good one. Wish me and 45 luck. Other than that, I'll talk to you later.